The 2000-2001 season saw yet another new manager in at Celtic, this time Martin O'Neill taking over the helm. And he got off to the best possible start, winning his first few games, including the 6-2 game against Rangers in his first derby. A terrific one that will stay in the memory of many who witnessed it at the time. In the League Cup, Celtic got off to a 4-0 win at home to Raith Rovers, a 5-2 win away to Hearts after extra time, a 3-1 win over Rangers at semi-final in Hampden, and ultimately winning the Cup with a Henrik Larsson hat-trick over Kilmarnock in a 3-0 win when they were down to 10 men to win the Cup for the 12th time. In the Europe UEFA Cup qualifying round saw Celtic face Jeunesse Est of Luxembourg, winning 4-0 over there and then winning 7-0 at Celtic Park. That 7-0 included the fastest ever European hat-trick from Mark Burchill in just over 3 minutes. Went on to face HCK Helsinki, winning 2-0 at Celtic Park before losing 2-0 over there, but getting a goal in extra time to go through. And then in the next round, it was Bordeaux of France. A 1-1 draw in France was followed up by a 1-1 draw at Celtic Park, but Bordeaux won in extra time, 2-1 on the night, 3-2 in aggregate. Bordeaux went on to lose in the fourth round to Rayo Vallecano, so they didn't last much longer. Back in the league, Celtic only really lost one meaningful game the entire season. It was a 5-1 loss at Ibrox, unfortunately, in which Celtic were down to 10 men. But the only other 2 defeats that Celtic had in the season came at the last 2 games of the season after the title had already been clinched. The new SPL split was in force, and Celtic clinched it just before that in the final game against St Mirren with a 1-0 win thanks to Tommy Johnson. Celtic finished with 97 points from 38 games, 31 wins, 4 draws and 3 defeats. Henrik Larsson got 35 league goals, enough to give him the Golden Boot in Europe that season, which is impressive considering the way they organised that tournament. It does not favour those that play in Scotland. He got 53 goals overall that season, including the 50th at Ibrox. And of course, Martin O'Neill topped it all off with the Scottish Cup. 4-1 win away to Stranraer in the third round. A 2-2 draw away to Dunfermline was then followed up by a 4-1 win in the replay at Celtic Park. A 1-0 win over Hearts in the quarter-final at Celtic Park. A 3-1 win at Dundee United at Hampden in the semi-final before beating Hibernian 3-0 in the final to lift the Scottish Cup for the 31st time and clinch Celtic's first treble since 1968-69 and only the third in the club's history. As far as the kits go, as well as the same home kit from the previous season, this was the away kit. Lovely yellow number, not my favourite. The next one is even better.